X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up.
Greetings everyone, this is Potato Hedgehog and welcome back to Resident Evil 2. We've just found the power plugs so we can get the parking garage key, but we've got another section coming up. Because remember that asshole from the last episode? Yeah, he's gonna be important here, unfortunately.
Hello?
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
Where's that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her...
Stupid kid. If you just hadn't dropped that fucking thing, I could let you go.
Don't worry, Sherry. It'll be all over soon.
There has to be a way out of here.
Welcome to one of the more tense parts of the entire game. We are now playing as Sherry Birkin, which was not possible in the original Resident Evil 2, but since Sherry got kidnapped by Chief Irons in the last episode, we now had to find a way out of the orphanage. And may I remind you, Sherry is a child, has no prior weapons training, so, stealth section? And like I said on Twitter, stealth sections in horror games really fuck with my anxiety. So recording this was probably one of the more stressful things that I've done in any video game ever. Because I hate stealth sections in horror games. I hate them! And considering that Chief Irons is a goddamn asshole and probably plans to kill or do other worse things to Sherry, I hope Sherry fucks him up. Somehow. Even though she's a child. Like, get some child-proof scissors, shank him in the gut, do something. Because Sherry, I want you to get out of this alive.
You sound really scared, Potato.
I am. Because stealth section in horror game, Squid Buns.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying something about that on Twitter.
Yeah. I might as well call this episode Metal Gear Sherry.
Actually, that gives me an idea. Insert Metal Gear music here!
Moshi, are you mad? Konami's gonna kill us.
Nah, we're fine.
Are you sure though, Moshi? Are you sure we're gonna be fine because we're using Konami music? Because remember, Konami is the worst.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that, but who's worse of the two? EA or Konami?
I have a better question. What's the bigger pile of shit, EA or Konami?
Oh, EA, no doubt about that. Then there's also Bethesda.
Oh yeah, right, because of Fallout 76.
Fucking oof! I have never seen a video game company screw up so badly that they continue to screw up and have total disdain for their consumers. But then again, that's what happens when you put a massive single-player-only franchise into multiplayer world. You know what I mean? It would be like if Capcom did a multiplayer and did a multiplayer canon game with online-only service and microtransactions. Oh, and Potato, they're the child-proof scissors you were talking about earlier.
Oh! Sherry, for the love of God, please stab Chief Irons in the gut. Or you could use them to get rid of that scotch tape. Yeah, sure. That's what I would do. And we can crouch. Good question. I don't think Chief Irons wanted you to find that, Sherry. But in any case, time to turn tail and run. As a child, we are supposed to do that. The last time I was in an orphanage like this, it was filled with necromorphs. Things did not go very well.
Dead Space 2?
Dead Space 2 indeed.
The pack, man, they're fucking weird.
Indeed they are, even though they're just child necromorphs. You can go ahead and pause if you want to read that, but it's not important. The orphanage director. I think that's Chief Irons as well. Why does that give me uncomfortable messages?
Because it's Chief Irons. And if Sherry doesn't stab him with those scissors that we got earlier, I will lose all faith in humanity.
As if I had any to begin with. Climb, Sherry, you got this!
You got this, Sherry!
Yeah! Oh, conveniently placed objects. I don't have a good feeling about this! I don't like it! Just gonna crouch down and see if there's anything worth investigating. Probably not. But staying crouched is probably the best idea, because we don't want to be detected by a certain fat ass. No, seriously, Chief Irons is a fucking fat ass, but what do you expect? If a guy has a mustache, and is a fat ass, and beats the shit out of Claire Redfield, then he's probably a bad person.
Nah, you think?
That must be the door out of here.
It is, Sherry, but it's not gonna be that easy, you know? It is not gonna be that easy to get out of here. Just saying. Alright. I think we're getting close to the director's hall.
Potato, you're getting nervous.
I know I'm getting nervous because we're about to do a goddamn stealth section. And it's one of those stealth sections where if you get detected...
Oh no, it's him.
As I was saying, if you get detected, the enemy will home in on you with hypersonic speed and kill you instantly. So yeah, that just makes my anxiety even worse. It just makes it even fucking worse. Typewriter, gimme. Thank you very much. That eases my anxiety a little. And I mean a little. But at least we get to save, and at least the game auto-saves at some point. Alright, crouch down just in case. That woman on the table is going to be important later, even though she's dead.
Seems to have been asphyxiated.
Indeed. Rest in peace, woman who may or may not have an impact on the story later on in a what-if scenario provided by Capcom as free DLC. Anyway! Grab that key, Sherry!
Where you going, Sherry? I told you to stay put. You need to learn to listen.
Leave me alone. Just please.
Time to teach some manners. You little bitch! You're gonna pay for this! You little shit!
I think using this Metal Gear music is entirely appropriate. Run, Sherry! Get out of there!
You are gonna be so fucking sorry!
Go away.
And thank you for throwing acid in his face. Thank you, Sherry. My faith in humanity is restored a little bit. But why didn't you pull out those scissors and shank him? Oh, and by the way, like I mentioned, stealth section. So, if you get detected by Chief Irons at all during this bit, it is an insta-kill, except that it doesn't imply that he kills you. It just shows a you are trapped screen and you have to restart. But the thought of Sherry being captured by this fat asshole just pisses me off, so I'm going to skip ahead to what you're supposed to do in order to get out of this section without being detected. So, Moshi, you know what to do.
Damn right.
Takes me to find you. The worse
Eventually, Chief Irons will run into the bathroom trying to get the acid off his face. What you're supposed to do is wait for him to do that, and when he's in the bathroom, grab the orphanage key, and when you grab the orphanage key, run around and turn around and run! Because he'll immediately come out of the bathroom and go back to detecting you. Make a mad dash for the door, and do not let him see you. Because if he does, remember, he's one of those horror game enemies where if he spots you, he'll make a mad dash towards you and catch up to you immediately. So, what you're supposed to do now is make a mad dash for where you were supposed to be earlier on. Do not go toward the front door because the orphanage key will not work there. Escape. Good.
I'm coming, Sherry.
Shining reference. Here's Irons. No, fuck you. Run away, Sherry. I'm gonna need a Deus Ex Machina right about now. Or a Birkin Ex Machina. Yes! Kill him! Not painful enough. I expected decapitation, disembowelment, something of the like. Not painful enough.
Good to see you again, Claire. We've got unfinished business.
What are you talking about?
Don't waste my fucking time! Bring me the pendant, or Sherry dies.
Pendant? What do you need it for?
Do you want the girl to die?
Fine. Where are you?
The orphanage.
The orphanage. Where is that?
In the neighborhood. You'll find it.
Is Sherry all right?
For now.
I swear, you bastard, if you hurt her... Are you serious? Damn it!
Whew! Thank God that's over. But in any case, we're now back in Claire's shoes, and we need to rescue Sherry from the orphanage. But we will do that in the next episode. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Metal Gear Sherry: The Phantom Pain, please leave a like and a comment to let me know, and I will see you guys in the next part. Till then, ladies and gentlemen,